Hi, it's Jeff from jeffbullas.com, and I'm from Sydney, Australia, and I help business and brands build their online presence through social media marketing. My favourite disruptive heroes, and I make them plural because there's a few, and I suppose the first one is Steve Jobs, and part of that is because we have to share the same birthday. Not date, but the actual 24th of February. But what I like about Steve is his ability to disrupt many industries, and also one thing I admire with him is making the complex simple and making design that works. And I think just by applying that principle and his attention to detail on that, he's disrupted many industries. So I suppose he's my big hero. Then on top of that, then there are a few other heroes, and because I've been working in disrupt industries since the mid-80s, so I've been through the PC revolution, worked in that, worked when the web started up in the mid-90s, worked in that industry, and the social media marketing again is, again a disrupt trend. So, but I stumbled across a guy called Tim Ferriss, who you might have heard of, the 4-Hour Work Week, and he changed my thinking about how to live life. So that helped me disrupt what I was doing and start the blog. So it was about building an online brand. And also, along with that, what also disrupted my thinking was a gentleman named David Meerman Scott, who changed my ideas about marketing. And I applied quite a few of those principles in how I marketed my blog. And lastly, it was an actual blog that disrupted my thinking. In fact, I remember reading the HubSpot blog, and it said, if you have an idea or an inkling of what you want to do, start a blog. And I did. And that disrupted my life. And now I'm doing what I love, and I've learned a lot along the way. My favourite disruptive change is social media. And that's what I started my blog on at jeffbullas.com. So what it did for me is open my eyes to the power of what I call the democratization of marketing. So we no longer had, did you have to ask permission for a journalist or a PR company to publish or be published, in a mass media newspaper or online. So social media has given me the freedom to actually market my blog, and it continues to democratize marketing, and people are still grappling with that. So that's what excites me. It puts freedom to market your online brand, whether it's personal or business, back in your hands. The other thing it's also done too, it's actually democratized publishing, because blogging platforms are now your publishing platform. And on top of that, then we now have the mobile that sits in amongst that all as well, that actually is a publishing machine in your pocket. So the two technologies actually are incredibly powerful in terms of giving people the means as a platform, and also the power to actually market themselves. What disruptive change am I struggling with? It's actually technology. I struggle with it almost every day because I'm not a programmer, so I have to rely upon outsourced help, consultants, contractors, whether it's designing a new blog, user interface, or whether it's fixing something on the blog, or whether it's applying new tools. Because I still was brought up in an age of non-technology and mass media and traditional media. So I'm not a Gen Y that was brought up, with a smartphone in their pocket from day one, or Facebook as part of their ecosystem. So I still struggle with technology. So it's something that I work on every day. But I know that I'm not strong on it, so what I do is I actually go and find the people that are and use that.